I was bored of the same mundane factory work, so I decided I'd try something totally different, and I decided bus driving would be an ideal opportunity to try that.
I've been driving buses now for 5 years. Prior to that, I was in IT for 25-30 years. Driving buses is very interesting in comparison.
I've been with East Coast for 4 years, and I've been driving for 3.5 of those years. And the last 6 months, I've been working full-time as a traffic supervisor.
It was actually one of my friends that recommended it. I wasn't having the greatest time at my previous employment, and they said, why don't you try the buses?
I've been a full-time mum for the past 9 years, so it's just I wanted to get out and I wanted to start working. I heard it on the radio and I really enjoyed driving, so I thought, well, this could be a good job for myself.
Before this, I used to work in Morrison's, and then when I had finished, because in conjunction I was at uni as well, but once I finished that, I thought, let me give this a go. It's something I'd thought of, but I didn't actually try. So I thought, let me give this a go, and so far no regrets, so it's been a good year.
I was in between jobs and I was looking, and somebody mentioned about driving buses. So I went for an interview, got the job, and I thought this would do me around the winter until something better come along, and I've now had 42 winters, so it must be doing something right for me.
I was self-employed, so I was kind of working a lot of hours, and it kind of consumed my life, if you like, family life. The balance when I wasn't there. So with the bus driving, definitely had more of a work-family life balance with that, because of the shifts and things.
There's loads of benefits to it. It is very flexible for family life, for social life, making lots of new friends that you work alongside every day. Break times is just another level of something, like it's a second family.
I think one of the good things about the job is once you're out on the road, you're just like your own boss.
So the best thing for me would be the guys I work alongside, the other drivers. They're definitely what makes the job worthwhile.
Being outside, my last job I was cooked up inside, I was a chef, and being outside, being some daylight, having a better skin tone than I used to have. It's good working hours as well.
I think a lot of people are put off by the thought of shift work when you say shift work, and it's not just like set shifts, it's not your basic 9 to 5, 10 till 2. I think that it's daunting because you don't actually know what you're coming into until you come in and have a discussion, and we can show you what there is.
Your day shift, your back shift, you get things you can do, plan things after your work, you can plan things before your work, so the variety of shifts, that's what I actually enjoyed about the aspect.
The flexibility in those shifts is, I've not had that with any other position I've held with any other companies previously.
When you apply and you join, they're there and they help you. Nobody's against you, they're all there to sort of back you and help you through the process.
I was given my licence by the company. They give you a bursary basically, and you get to do all your learning how to drive a bus, all your tests like your CPC and your practical test, as well as your medical. They all sort that out for you, and then you do your route learning with other drivers and the depot staff, and then eventually you are let loose on the road by yourself.
I started off as a driver, progressed up to a relief duty manager, then a position came up for a full-time duty manager, and now I'm full-time in the control room.
I started as a driver, and I've done that for 2 and a bit years before I became a controller for the operations team, which was dealing with the allocation of buses, breakdowns, road closures.
There's so many opportunities in there. It's not just to do with just driving. There's so many, even we can go through engineering route or even through management. So it's not just one thing.
I don't plan on moving from customer service at the moment, but something like going into like staff manager, operations manager has always been a goal I've had since I joined the buses, so we'll wait and see.
Probably see myself still being a driver in 5 years' time. If not, I would maybe like to go up to the training school, just help other people become what others have helped me become.
Being pregnant, they have been really helpful for appointments, just needing to nip over to the BGH for appointments, any concerns, they have been there 100%.
The public spirited part of providing a required service to the public is a key thing as well. If you think about it, you're taking nurses to work, you're taking supermarket people to their work, you're helping young people get to job interviews, etc. You're also a service for the older community who are going shopping.
You can get some people that could just be having a really bad day, but my job as a driver is just to be polite and kind and compassionate towards anybody that gets on the bus. Just because somebody else is having a bad day doesn't mean that I'm having a bad day.
I do feel like I'm doing a job that makes a difference, yeah.
If you think it's not for you, think again, because the one good thing is it's a job for life, as I'd like to say, because if you come here, do what you're meant to do, you never get any issues.